All right, good morning. Hello, everyone. My name is Will Spitzenberg, known as Coach Will here at Slimmer Stronger You. Welcome to our Slimmer Stronger You interview today with one of our champions. She just completed season 27. Jilla is here with us. I'm going to give her an opportunity to introduce herself. Then we're going to talk about experiences going through the 6-week program in season 27. Jilla?
Good morning. Yeah, my name is Jilla Piroozmandi. I've been here on the island for over 20 years and been working in all different government entities. And my last adventure is been joining TAOA and coming to the SSY for the season 27. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Awesome. So Jilla, before you came to the season 27, how were you feeling before, and then how did you find out about the program?
I was doing exercises myself for another gym, but I felt that joining the community program would be good, and also I'm very much into helping or trying to get healthier and helping others to get healthier. So I've done studies myself on how to be well, which is very in line with what SSY is promoting, of course. But during this time, the 6 weeks, actually, I had a deadline that I was stuck to my computer from morning to evening, and the SSY program was the relief to be able to come and have a social and also activity going, well-designed activity, which is appropriate for different parts of body being worked on, and I enjoyed that actually.
Okay.
So.
Well, very good. I'm glad to hear that. So, Jilla, for the 6-week program that you went through, you're saying it was more of, you look forward to it because you were so focused on this program that you're doing, basically sitting all day, typing
Yes.
on the computer. So more of like a stress reliever, is that correct?
You bet. And I actually believe that my blood pressure and my sugar goes down when I do exercise every day. And so this has been very helpful in doing that, yeah. And moving around in the right way, that's very important. I mean, I could be doing the same exercises at the gym with the machines, but it's not the same thing if it is organized and planned to work with your abs or your legs or weight bearing or just aerobic exercises. Right. So I wanted to, I was looking forward to do it, and I miss it actually, I should say, for the last week. Yeah. And I've been trying to get on the next program with TAOA.
Yeah, great. That's great to hear, because the way the program is actually outlined and it's already planned out. And like you said, most of us that go to the gym, we just kind of go there, just go through a routine. Sometimes just like don't really feel like doing it. We're not really sure if it's working, but it's a routine as long as we're moving. But the nice thing about going to this program is that we have it all planned out. You don't have to think too much about it. You just show up and do it, right? So it kind of takes, for me personally, looking at people say, oh, going to the gym is too much work. I don't even know what to do. But with this program, it's already laid out. You just show up. We do show you the demo, and then you just go through it. So it kind of takes away a lot of that mental stress also. Don't you think, of trying to figure out, okay, what should I do today? What am I doing is right? What am I doing? I mean, is it even working? Just takes a lot of that stress out and just say, I'm just going to show up and do it.
Yes, that actually was the attraction that I felt for the program, that I don't have to worry about just treadmill is good enough, how long, and how much weight on the program. There was a lot of guidance at the program on what is the alternative way of doing things, so I wouldn't be left out of certain activities that I couldn't do, or do it the right way. It's very important to do the exercises the right way to have effect on where you want the effect, and also not injure yourself.
Correct.
Yes.
That's very true. So the number one rule for us in this program is number one, don't get injured. And number two, don't forget rule number one. And of course, rule number three, enjoy yourself. And that's always a good part. Like a lot of our seniors here, and it is a good point you're saying this, and we really enjoyed having TAOA as part of the season 27. Because most of the time the seniors are thinking, oh, that's more for the younger generation. They don't even go to the gym. They're like, oh, gyms are for younger kids and stuff. But I think with this program, it kind of opened their eyes to realize, wait a minute, I actually like it. And in fact, I actually need it. Not only do I need it, but I enjoy doing it. So, and like you said, we offer modifications on all different exercises. So if you, whatever level of fitness you're at, you can be like, go all out and get a good workout, or you can say, oh, I can only do this much. But over from the first week to the 6th week, do you feel like you've improved your fitness level, your breathing, maybe a little bit better than the first week?
I believe that I got stronger in certain areas, that the repetition of the proper movements helped me to be stronger and feel more confident. You know, the fact that if they say if you don't use it, you lose it.
Right.
That's very obvious in this, and I was feeling more stronger in certain movements of my leg, and because I had a stroke in 2016, and I always was concerned about losing the muscle, or the weak side of my body would be left aside, and it's not going to be useful anymore. So no, I felt stronger on my leg on the left side. So I would recommend it to anyone, and I want to join another session definitely.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, that's great to know, and great recommendation for others, because there are people out there, like for yourself. I didn't know you had a stroke, by the way, which is actually good, and I'm glad you're able to do that. But what I recommend for people who have strokes and they feel like, oh, I can't really do much, actually exercising makes it better. And it releases so many happy hormones in the body, which I tell people, look, happy hormones, right? All these things that come out. Every time you move a muscle or you exercise your muscles, it releases endorphins into the system, and happy hormones, I call it, that makes you happier, and it relieves stress. It's actually the best stress reliever. And I recommend to people, way better than any of the pharmaceutical drugs that you need to take.
Oh, yes.
It's
definitely.
exercise. Bar none, hands down, is the best stress reliever. So if you're stressed out at work, stressed out, whatever is stressing you out, get out and move. Come do the exercise. Join the boot camp, and I guarantee you'll feel better immediately afterwards. So.
Yeah, you know, I have arthritis in my hip, and I know the first step is harder, but when I start moving it, then it's much easier, and I'm more in control of my life. Life quality is very important. We have a beautiful island,
right,
and we want to enjoy it with family, relatives, friends, and just not paying attention to what you need or how you can make it better, or at least keep the same level that you're moving and enjoying your life. It's very important to do daily exercise.
Right.
Even I was missing it out on Saturday and Sunday when I didn't have the 5 o'clock
right.
every day to come here. So I think it's and also, you know, the way you did it on the messenger to keep the communication going and pictures, that was very useful, I think, as far as communication and also information. And the videos that you were doing, wonderful, right on the topic and what was needed to be said, to combine the exercise with the lifestyle, like eating properly,
right,
or water, or sleeping. These are very important
right.
Things.
And so I'm glad you mentioned that, because so many people think that the 6 week is just exercise. But the reality is we include mindset in there. We teach you about nutrition, which is very important. And for you, you're a vegetarian, is that correct?
I try to be vegan.
Try to be vegan now, so
Yeah.
you completely don't eat any animal meat or any products from animals, correct?
Yes.
And so our program actually teaches people to eat more plants and less meat, and eventually get you to that level. If you want to, you can step another, which is why we have super green option. That people who don't eat meat, you can go super green. Very, very fast way to reverse many of the ailments that you have. Improves your health, because plants actually have a lot of fiber, nutrients, and things that the body needs to heal itself. And the more plants we eat, the more opportunity we give the body to fight off a lot of these diseases.
Yes, and
so
yes, and the sleep also.
yes,
The deep sleep at night, which happens between actually earlier, like about 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, that is very important. And you need to give the nutrition to the body to use during that time
Right.
to heal and rejuvenate
Right.
any problem that you have that can be fixed. Because God has given us all the tools that we need.
right,
And so we use it, we give it, we feed it what it needs. You know, the problems with the digestive system, fatigue, energy, these are all solved. And even the diseases, as I said before, blood pressure and blood sugar
Right.
goes down
right.
with daily exercise.
Correct.
I really feel it by Monday. I feel it that I need to go
Get out
back
and
and
move, right.
yes.
That's very true, and I'm glad you mentioned sleep, because a lot of people overlook the importance of sleep. And it's actually the number 2 foundation in our program is sleep, because the body needs that time, like you said, to actually heal itself and repair many of the things that are happening, the stress level and everything that's happening in the body breaks it down, but the body now starts to heal. And what I teach people is the muscle actually grows when we're sleeping. That's when the muscle grows. You break it down when you do exercise, but the time you're resting, then it allows the muscle in the body to repair itself and make it to help it to grow. So sleep is very important, and very, very important. I always tell people, look, when you're sleeping, the cleaners come out. They come out and they clean everything, right? But if you're cutting yourself short on your sleep by getting less than 5 or 6 hours of sleep, you're actually cutting yourself off on the opportunity of the body to clean itself. You're increasing your risk of getting different kinds of diseases.
Yes.
And so sleep becomes a very powerful anti or like a fighting agent that actually fights off diseases and helps heal the body. So sleep is very important.
Also, on the other side, the stress reliever too, because
Yes.
you get a different kind of sleep later on after
Right.
the deep sleep that helps you next morning. You wake up, you don't wake up off the wrong side.
Right. You wake up refreshed,
Refreshed.
and you're happy, and you're a better person, you're a nicer person to your spouse, to your kids, right? People who actually are sleep deprived are kind of hard to hang out with because they're always moody, because the body is starting off on a stress level. So your recommendation, continue this as many times as you can. Congratulations on winning one of the weeks. I think you lost 5 pounds in 1 week or something like that, or
I think it was 4 pounds.
4 pounds,
yes,
4 pounds
yes.
in 1 week, which is congratulations on that. It's not necessarily just people, look, it's not about so much about losing the weight. It's actually about a holistic approach to healthy living.
Yes.
And that's what we want to promote.
In
So
fact-
even if the scale is not moving, don't worry about it. So many areas of your life have improved just by moving, by eating right. The scale will be the last thing that moves, but you should focus on other things like sleeping well, being able to breathe better, going up a flight of stairs without having to pause several times. It's just so many positive things that comes with it.
Yeah, whole food is very important. You mentioned whole food, meaning like processed food. It really, because when you, for example, if you take out you get walnuts, which are good for you, and you take everything out and just get the oil,
Right.
that's not good for you
right.
because it doesn't have all the other stuff. So the week that I lost weight, I know that I was eating better. I had pumpkin, just boiled pumpkin, steamed pumpkin, and broccoli and beets, and it was what I wanted, what my body wanted, and I enjoyed eating it too. They taste very good just
Right.
by itself,
Right.
with no oil or no dressing or nothing.
Right.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing that up, because a lot of people think that, oh, I have to cook my food in oil to make it taste good. Actually, it's not true. It's the spices that you put on the food that makes it taste good. In fact, we recommend that you remove oil from your diet. And it's the most calorie-dense food in the history of foods. So if you can eliminate oil, that cuts your calories down. And everything about weight loss is about calories. Calories you eat, you overeat on calories, you gain weight because the body stores it as fat. You undereat on calories, the body will have to burn the fat because it needs to use it for energy. So it's a good thing you mentioned that. So my number one recommendation when it comes to diet or food is nutrition. If you can remove one food from your diet, it'll be oil.
Oil, yes.
That has to go. Everything else, you can go with that and see how it goes. Thank you so much, Jilla, for your time.
Sure.
We appreciate having you as a champion. As you can see, she's proudly wearing her 5 p.m. graduation T-shirt for finishing
Yes.
6 weeks with SSY. Hopefully we'll see you again next season. We invite everybody out there to come and join us. Jilla, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you now?
I am 66.
66 years old. So look, Jilla's 66. Many of the seniors that we have are 60, 70. We have one senior that's 83 years old.
Yes.
She's out here doing things and exercising and having fun. So you have no excuse. Come on out and join us and live long to 100 and live strong to 101. That's our challenge. Just live young and strong to 101. This is Coach Will. It's Number Stronger You. Be Apollinarian for life. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.